Alright guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today, I'm going to go over a story titled, My Fiancée Cheated and Broke It Off. Kind of. And guys, this story is all about a guy, he's 26 years old, his girlfriend's 25, they've been together for 6 years now and engaged for 1. And out of the blue, after some red flags and all, she essentially tells him that we need to take a break so we can essentially focus on ourselves and come back stronger. Those were her words. Translation, she's about to get married soon and she's probably unsure if this is the right guy for her. Maybe she thinks she can get something better, maybe a guy that has more status, makes more money, turns her on, and she's essentially going to try to find, while they had their little break, somebody better. But keep this poor guy on layaway, because he obviously is more into her than she is into him. And if it doesn't work out with a certain guy that she likes or other dudes, she can always go back to him, her safety net. And a very bad place to be for any guy who allows himself to be put away in layaway. A guy should never do this. But sadly, this guy doesn't know any better at first. And this is all about what goes down with them, the red flags he saw and all that, and just essentially to teach you relationship guys, pay attention to the red flags. When there's smoke, there's fire, because there was. And also, once a cheater, always a cheater. And you're going to see she does just that, because when she does her little let's take a break thing, there was already a guy there. Just like when gals request an open relationship out of the blue, there's already a guy in the picture either they're ready to cheat with or they already are cheating with, and they essentially want permission to do so. So important lessons in this story here, and the guy does handle himself well in the end. But we want to give him some reassurance that he's doing it right, and make sure if he sees this video, that he doesn't mess up in the future. So it starts off, he says, my fiancée, a 25-year-old female, and I have been going through a bit of a rough patch after an infidelity event on her part a few months back. Infidelity event? The bitch cheated. I've been in couples therapy since and making progress. We've been together almost 6 years and engaged for more than 1. We started hanging out in a group of 5 every weekend, and we all became good friends. My fiancé and one guy in the group seemed to be getting a bit closer, but nothing seemed too off, and we were all friends. Well, I'd like to know what he means by a bit closer. I mean, are they having fun hanging out, or are they exchanging texts? Do they hang out when he's not there? I mean, that's a little vague, because they shouldn't be doing either one of them. Lots of events happened this past week that were rough, and my suspicions kept getting raised about the two of them. Sparing the detail, this afternoon, my fiancée said she loved me, but she needed a break in our relationship so that we could focus on ourselves and come back stronger. Translation, oh shit, we're engaged. I don't know if I want to marry you. I want to find somebody better. And if, I can't do that, well, I know you'll be hanging around waiting for me. Lots of heartbreak, but lots of hope. Then she said she was going out with friends and wouldn't specify who. So, a pretty shitty situation for this guy. And he, no doubt, is a good guy. Now, the problem is that this guy goes along with this initially, which he should never do. If you're with a girl for 6 years and you're engaged to be married, and it's, probably less than a year away, and she has to pull this crap, we got to focus on ourselves and take a break, that's it. Okay, either we're going to work on this together or we're done. There's no take a break to find ourselves, because we all know what find yourself means. That means find a whole bunch of freaking hot dogs. That's what it means. Meanwhile, the poor guy sits around waiting by the phone, and sadly, that's what a lot of guys would do. No, either we're going to work on this together or we're done. I'm not sitting around where you go figure things out. Ain't happening that way. But a lot of guys, because they're desperate and they're hurt and their feelings are crushed because these gals are savages these days, don't care, they wait around. And they make themselves look pathetic to the girl, because she's like, well, God, I'm treating him like this, and he's just waiting around for me. See? Because no guy of real value who truly values himself and sees himself as a prize and has lots of options with women would ever do this. And she knows this. He says, I checked a device she left at home. I had very good reason to not trust her, but I know I shouldn't have snooped. Who cares? At this point, she's doing shady shit. You can snoop all you want, brother. And found the messages between them, and she's been fully cheating on me for the past week. There you go. She's trying to build a new life with him. already talking about meeting parents and doing holidays and stuff when she was asking for the break. I asked her if this had anything to do with the guy, and she sincerely said no. She lied through her teeth right to this guy. So she's planning this whole thing with this other guy, talking about vacations, meeting his parents. Meanwhile, this guy's engaged to her. Can you imagine how heartbreaking this is for this guy? She's currently on a date with him and planning to stay the night at his house. She also told him that she broke up with him for me. See, this guy is obviously a Chad or Tyrone. And she's telling him, I broke up with my fiancée for you. And this guy's probably thinking, all I want to do is hook up with you. I'm kicking your ass to the curb. And that's probably what would happen. And then she'd go back to this guy. For the first 5 years of our relationship, she showed no sign of wavering or faltering. We were super solid and loving. But it's all fallen apart now, and I don't know what to do. I love her so much, but I also know that she's not going to give me what I need or deserve. Right. You love what you thought she was. You love the idea of her, not who she really was, obviously. I don't really know how to move on. We live together. We have pets together. We have lots of mutual friends. I'm just feeling so lost about how to proceed. She doesn't know yet I'm aware of infidelity. How would you proceed with the process of confronting her and untangling our lies? I really don't want to lose our pets. Well, brother, if you don't lose the pets, don't lose the pets. Don't take no for an answer. Those dogs, those cats, those goldfish are yours. What I would do, honestly, is say it's over. End of story. It was bad enough she pulled the I want to take a break crap, but now you have proof she's cheating. Take snapshots of all the evidence, and honestly, I would look to get another place. And because it all depends on who's on the lease. Is it just under his name? Is it under her name? They're both on that. That's the key part there. Or maybe he can move in with a family member or something, or figure it out. Who knows? But the point is, oh no, you can't be with her anymore. End of story. You got to break up with her, and if she throws a tantrum about it, fuck her. And I would do everything possible to get those dogs, those cats, whatever they are. But you cannot stay with her, and don't listen to any of her BS. It's not worth it. And you feel bad for this guy because he obviously is a good guy, but he just doesn't know. And she completely blindsided him because he trusted her too much. And he thought, hey, we've been together all these years. I got myself a great girl, so she would never do this to me. And look what happens. Now we have an update on how he handles the situation. He says, so I confronted her yesterday morning and officially broke it off. Good, young brother. She was initially very combative and avoidant when I was just trying to start a conversation. Shocker. But then I sent all the accusations of what she'd done, and she was silent. She then tried to gaslight me a bit, but I sent her a couple of screenshots, and that shut her down. So even when he, had good reason, she was still twisting things around and making me out to the bad guy until he finally had proof right in front of her. I decided to do all this in a way that's true to me. I am not interested in spite or revenge, even though I'm within my rights. I don't want to fight fire with fire, but want to continue to show how I want to be treated. I thanked your parents for being good to me. Most people who were friends with both of us know by now because I told them. Some of her friends know, but only because I was throwing a surprise party for her and had to call it off. God, that must have been embarrassing. So this is a good guy, and she doesn't give a shit. And I guarantee the guy she broke up with him for was not like him at all. We're on the lease together and still 10 months left. And we have a number of belongings that we went in on together that we have to sort out. But we're going to have a conversation to sort all that stuff out and the cats. I have a place lined up and I'm going to move in a week. Good. I'd say move out and take the cats. Fuck it. And let her fight over it. And don't let her in your place. As a fellow cat lover, oh no, you don't mess with our babies. I still feel awful and want a relationship with her. Smack. Come to your senses, brother. The girl that you loved is not her. Okay, I get you're hurting. Emotions are a roller coaster, but don't weaken now. But the her that I want back doesn't exist anymore. I don't think she ever did. And I've accepted that, as hard as it is. I also have an individual therapist I've been seeing, and she's been helpful through all this turbulence. Thanks for everyone for your advice and for validating my anger and sadness. Well, bro, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully that therapist helps, but do not get back with this gal. And let me tell you, if it doesn't work out with this dude that she likes, she will be back. You can guarantee it. And she'll put on all the tricks because she's been with this dude for 6 years. She knows what to say, what to do, what to pull, to get him to hopefully change his mind. Because in her mind, I can go back to him no matter what. He's essentially a layaway guy. Put him in layaway to find somebody better. And I guarantee this dude she's cheating on this guy with, is going to kick her ass to the curb once he gets bored with her. That's how these guys operate. And these girls think, no matter what, I can go back to my nice guy. Well, I hope this guy stays strong. He cannot go back to her, can't take her back. I'd cut off all contact once the furniture and the belongings are divvied up, and that's the end of it. Block her social media, emails, the whole thing, and take the cats, okay? Let her fight over it later on. Because guys in life, you can't, because he took her back, she'd cheat on him again. She treated him like shit because in her mind, he's weak. I did all this and he still took me back. So there's a good lesson for any relationship guys if you ever, unfortunately, fall in a situation like this. Now, real quick before I wrap this up, a few comments here to show you that I'm alone in the thinking here. One guy says, kinda. Brother, you have all the proof you need that she broke it off. She hasn't told you yet. Value yourself and dump her. No need for someone like that in your life. This is obviously someone that responded to his first story before he posted the update. Another guy says, she's trying to keep you on the side to come back to. Take your pets, cancel the rent, check, and leave. Once you have a new address without her in it, she can't claim your pets unless you guys have a contract stating otherwise. Aha! There you go. Take the cats. Those two, that's the only pussy that's going to truly love you forever unconditionally, other than your mom. Abandon the ship she's trying to keep on the shore, and out those two to all your friends. Although I'm sure your friends know about this already. Yeah, I'm sure that her girlfriends know about this before this guy found out. And and this is from a woman. This comment, she says, yep, take it from a girl that did this a few times at her age. She's totally keeping you in the corner pocket to see if this guy's going to give her the heebs or not. Wow. And the sad part is she's doing that because she knows you're a good guy. She just wants to play. She deserves a little hurt. Hopefully she'll learn from it like I did. So right there, you got a woman who admitted when she was younger, she did the same thing. Put the nice guy in layaway, thinking that he'll be there when she, returns. And last one says here, first, she's the ex-fiancée. Print out copies of the proof. Depending on whose name is on the lease, pack her crap and put it outside. Text her, about her crap is outside and she needs to get it picked up. Change the locks, get an STD test, and move on with your life. Sorry, that's about some of it. So there you go. Quick video, but a good example of what can happen, sadly, to some guys out there. And do not allow yourselves to be put on layaway just so the girl can go find someone better. Not good. You are worth more than that, gentlemen. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me just think about this. Let this guy know what you think. You never know. He might read it or watch this video. And also, guys, you come across a really good story like to share, by all means, email it to me, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com. Just give me some time to get to it, and I will in the future. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.